Okay, so we have Engineer Taufik Tijani, Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Lagos State, following Comrade Aremu, and then we'll go straight to the audience. But just a quick one on the very, very welcome comments by Comrade Aremu about partnership, which is a big takeaway for me. Two things I'll say quickly. When I was working in the BPE 14 years ago or so, 2001, I didn't feel that we're partners because just 60, 70 meters away from this hall, I had a whole bunch of electricity workers in a room like this surrounding me and about to tear me apart because I brought the message of we need to change this, the way we run our businesses. But thankfully, that has changed. Second thing I'll say very quickly is to let you know out there that our partners, the labor unions, appear to be the very first beneficiaries of reform because the entire proceeds of what were paid by Ms. Oshibodu and the rest of her colleagues, the co-investors, was paid straight over to them as a severance benefits and all that. So they have got a very big payout already, and we can see that reform is really working for our partners. So it's very nice for them, but we will then have to fund the rest of the investments. Second thing is that, unfortunately, none of them came back to say, we actually want to have the money stay with you so that we get shares in exchange. So I'm not sure whether the opportunity to buy those shares has actually not already passed them by. But, well, I'm sure there'll be more of that in the future. We'll now ask Engineer Tijani to please round up the panel discussions for us, and then we will go to the audience to get a few questions.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Chairman, panel, co-panelists, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will say good morning. Lagos State, and I'm happy the chairman said that in his opening remark about how some people want to slow down the transition and some people want to make it happen quickly. I would say Lagos State is in that position to make it happen quickly. We have demonstrated that in several ways. And I must say we've been blessed to have visionary leaders. As far back as 1980, the first civilian governor, the Alhaji Lateef Jakonde, established Lagos State Electricity Board. The purpose of that board at that time was to generate and distribute electricity. Even though we never had the opportunity to do that, but they were able to procure a lot of electrical infrastructures, which actually helped us at that time to open up all those rural areas, putting the feeder pillars, transmissions, stations, and all the rest of it, which the agency, either ECN or NEPA, were able to go there and energize. And more recently, another visionary leader, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola SAN, established a Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources. It's part of this scheme to help smooth out the transition process. And I must say, the issues we've been talking about, we talk about generation issues. And most of the time, we talk about gas supply, we talk about vandalism. On gas supply, the government of Lagos State is also promoting a way to do an alternate source of fuel supply. And we've been promoting the use of LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Today, we have over 2 to 3 million meters of LPG being exported out of this country. Although they have really dedicated some quantum for Nigeria. But the issue is, do we use it appropriately? So Lagos State is trying to champion a situation where we can use LPG rather than waiting on those gas that will be going through the pipeline and be vandalized. So we can bring in LPG to our shore. We are lucky we're on the coastal area. We can bring it in and let it subsidize most of those fuel that we need for our generation. Also on the distribution, as you know, we as state, we are also a stakeholder in the distribution companies here in the state, both ECO and Ikeja Disco. The governor himself and officials of government have engaged the owners of the discos. We've gone through all those issues, the transition issues that we've been talking about, land matters, physical planning issues, right-of-way issues, environmental, security. All those ones have been smoothened out. And I must say, with due respect to Mr. Eyo, that we are the local municipal regulator here, and we'll make sure we do it appropriately. Also, we've used our agency, the Lagos Electricity Board, to generate data, which will actually assist most of the distributor companies to take off. Also, quickly, we are doing some kind of a stopgap because we know most of this power supply will take some time. And that's why the state has embarked on embedded distribution. That's why we have the 10 megawatts that we have in Marina. We have the 12 megawatts that's powering our water corporation in Akute. We have the 10 megawatts for our secretariat in Lausa. And as we speak, we are still hoping to put in place 8 megawatts in the mainland, in Ikeja, and another 6 in Lekki. By and large, all these places are supposed to be taken off grid to allow us, make power, available to other parts of the state. So, in all effect, I must say that just like the state of Georgia, we are up and doing. We are ready to move ahead, and I'm sure the transition issues will be easy for a state like Lagos State. Thank you very much.